In the heart of a desolate countryside stood an imposing abandoned manor that was shrouded in an eerie mist even on the sunniest of days. Local legends whispered of the dark history that had plagued the mansion for generations, warning all who dared approach its decaying gates. It was a place where time seemed to have frozen, where the walls held secrets and the shadows concealed untold horrors. One fateful night, a group of 5 curious friends decided to challenge the tales and unravel the mysteries that lay within the manor's walls. Their names were Alex, Mia, Sarah, James, and Eric. Armed with flashlights and a sense of trepidation, they entered the mansion, stepping onto the creaking wooden floors that echoed with every footstep. As they ventured deeper, the air grew colder, and the walls seemed to close in. Strange whispers danced on the wind, and faint cries echoed from unseen corners. Each room they explored held a piece of the mansion's grim history, portraits with eyes that seemed to follow their every move, dusty furniture untouched for years, and rooms locked away as if to hide unspeakable horrors. The group's bravado began to wane as they realized they were not alone. Shadows twisted and danced, and glimpses of figures from the past flickered just beyond their sight. A sense of unease settled in, and the friends found themselves separated by an unseen force. Panic set in as they called out for one another, their voices swallowed by the mansion's haunting silence. One by one, they faced their own nightmares. Alex stumbled upon a room filled with mirrors that reflected his deepest fears and regrets. Mia was drawn to a nursery where a spectral child's laughter echoed and forgotten toys moved on their own. Sarah discovered a forgotten library, its books filled with stories of madness and despair. James was trapped in a room that replayed his worst memories, making him question his own sanity. Eric found himself in a chamber of whispers, where the mansion's dark history unfolded through chilling voices. As their individual horrors intensified, the group realized they were being toyed with by an ancient malevolent force that fed on their fears. Desperation turned to determination, and they fought to reunite, using their dwindling courage to confront the entity that controlled the manor's sinister energies. Gathering in the mansion's heart, the friends confronted the entity, their bond and shared determination acting as a shield against its malevolence. With courage kindled by their connection, they challenged the entity's control over the manor, unraveling its twisted past and releasing the trapped souls within. As dawn broke and the first rays of sunlight touched the manor's walls, the mist lifted and the mansion crumbled, finally free from the grasp of the malevolent force. The friends emerged, changed by their harrowing experience, but stronger for facing their deepest fears together. Years later, the abandoned manor was no more than a fading memory, and the legends transformed into cautionary tales. The friends went their separate ways, carrying the lessons they had learned. Yet, a bond remained unbroken among them, a testament to their shared journey through the echoes of the abandoned manor, a place where courage overcame darkness and friendship conquered the most terrifying of nightmares. And they had each managed to build their lives anew. Alex became a successful architect, Mia an acclaimed writer of horror novels, Sarah a psychologist specializing in trauma, James an artist who channeled his experiences into his work, and Eric a scientist dedicated to studying paranormal phenomena. Despite their separate paths, the bond forged within the manor remained unbreakable, a shared secret that bound them in ways they couldn't fully explain. Yet, just as they thought they had left the horrors of the past behind, a series of strange events began to unfold, casting shadows over their hard-won peace. Mia's novels, once fictional tales of horror, started reflecting uncanny details from their night in the manor. Sarah's patients began recounting experiences eerily similar to their own, despite never having heard their stories. James's artworks took on a haunting quality, as if he was channeling the spirits that had plagued them, Eric's experiments with paranormal energies led him to unsettling discoveries that defied scientific explanation. Recognizing the growing darkness that threatened to resurface, the friends reluctantly reunited, piecing together the fragments of their past to confront the malevolent force they had once defeated. It became clear that the entity they had faced had not truly been vanquished, but had merely retreated into the shadows, biding its time. As they delved into their shared memories and researched the mansion's history, they uncovered a chilling revelation. The entity was tied to an ancient curse that had plagued the manor for centuries, a curse fueled by the anguish and suffering of those who had fallen victim to its malevolence. The friends' determination to defeat the entity was unwavering, but it soon became apparent that their own fears and traumas were being weaponized against them. The entity had grown stronger by feeding on their innermost vulnerabilities, and it seemed to anticipate their every move. With their backs against the wall and the entity's power escalating, they realized that they needed to find a way to break the curse itself, to sever the entity's ties to the manor, and finally put an end to its reign of terror. Guided by their shared courage and the strength of their bond, they embarked on a perilous journey into the realm between the living and the dead, determined to confront the entity on its own terms. Within the spectral depths of the manor's twisted history, they confronted the entity once more, facing their own pasts and fears head-on. Through sheer determination, they shattered the curse's hold, liberating not only the trapped souls, but also themselves from the entity's grasp. The manor crumbled once more, this time dissolving into a brilliant light that dispelled the shadows that had haunted them. Emerging from their harrowing journey, the friends found themselves forever changed, yet victorious. The entity's malevolence was banished, and the curse that had tormented generations was broken. Their bond, forged through shared trials and unwavering friendship, remained as strong as ever, a testament to the power of unity and courage. In the end, they went their separate ways once more, each carrying the lessons of their shared experiences into their lives. But they knew that they could face anything, having overcome the echoes of the abandoned manor, and that the shadows of the past could never again hold them captive.